Hi, I'm Susan Cingari, and I'm standing at a place which Travel and Leisure nominated as one of the top 25 resort destinations in the world. I'll show you where I am when we come back. After a day enjoying the spectacular sun and surf, you can wind up right here taking a class called Exotic Concoctions. That's right, folks. We're here on famous Fort Lauderdale Beach, home of the movie Where the Boys Are, with Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello. And in just a few weeks, tourist season is about to begin. And you know what that means. Lots of sun, skin, and fun. On playgrounds just like this one all across the U.S., a child is being bullied every 7 minutes. Not surprisingly, 61.6% of the cases are because of their physical appearance. This is Micah Miller, a familiar name on the MMA pro circuit, where he's known as Gumby, due to his long legs, lean frame, and uncanny flexibility. Miller, a member of the prestigious American top team, stands 6 feet tall, but competes at a mere 145 pounds.
Being tall and explosive and flexible as well, with good power, yeah, you don't want to take anyone lightly like that. No.
Micah's style is a penetrating combination of Thai boxing, jiu-jitsu, and Greco-Roman wrestling. But it's his hard work and quiet determination that makes him dangerous.
Micah really does have the passion. He does have the ambition. He does have the desire.
And that desire begins with a punishing 7-day-a-week training schedule. Mike often trains with his older brother Cole, a fellow American top team member and UFC fighter.
Micah's probably one of the most determined people I know. I mean, the guy trains 2 to 3 times a day, every day. Just eats, sleeps, and breathes fighting. That's about it.
In addition, Micah puts himself through what some might describe as a superhuman strength and conditioning workout.
Go, finish it, finish it.
Some of the drills he does during this back-breaking time circuit include power curls, grip dominators.
When the head gets pulled down, this grip has to be very strong.
Ab blasts, kicks, sprawling and brawling, and the Versa climber.
My role is simple. It's to make him bulletproof. That's it. I believe that the training that we have here at IHP is so difficult that it's not possible to stay in your physical body and get through it.
Working on his physical body is only part of the overall plan.
There are people who can box and who can Thai box and wrestle and do jiu-jitsu, but it's the things you really don't see, the hard work, the work ethic and strength and conditioning, and really just having the heart and the desire.
No doubt about it, the 21-year-old Miller, who turned pro just 2.5 years ago, is intimidating to say the least, with an impressive record of 16 wins and 2 losses. In the 2.5 years since you turned pro, what has been your hardest fight and why?
My Cub Swanson fight. I didn't prepare myself like a true professional should, and on top of that, he was a top-level opponent. I really just thought I was outgunned. He just kind of always was a step ahead of me. That fight was real heartbreaking, especially my first loss. You learn from it and move on.
Last August, Miller was knocked down in the first 50 seconds of a much-anticipated fight. The loss was a big disappointment for Miller, but it provided him an opportunity to refocus.
I was trying to get up and keep fighting, and I only got hit 2 times, and her being stopped it. He's a good referee, and I respect him.
Would you like to fight Grisby again?
I'd love to fight Josh Grisby again. No disrespect to him. He did his job in the first fight, but the way the fight panned out, it wasn't what I was capable of.
What he was capable of is to come back with a resounding win over Jason Palacios in his CQC fight last December.
And saw that he had good takedown defense, he had good power, but I knew he lacked in the submission game. So, the second round, it came out and capitalized on the first mistake he made.
And when Micah's not grounding and pounding his opponents, you'll find him pounding out tunes at home, playing Rock Band.
It's pretty much what we do when we're not training. Is really just sitting back, relaxing, play some video games until it's time to go in again, and then go to work.
Whether he's working out or working an opponent in the octagon, Micah Miller is a name you'll want to remember.
Micah Maverick Miller!
You'll see me with a belt around my waist. I don't know what belt, but a major world championship in 5 years.
In Boca Raton, Florida, this is Susan Cingari reporting. It's a game that sparks emotional hits and misses, and mythical stories fondly passed down from one generation to another. There's still the crack of the bat, the vendors, and the beer. But down in Miami, the Marlins do things, well, a little differently. Meet the Mermaids. The sexy and energetic 24-member dance team between the ages of 18 and 25 take their job seriously.
Ladies, let's go over dance with me. Ready? Here we go. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
Since their inception in 2003, the challenge of making it to the cheerleading big leagues has become increasingly more competitive. Last year alone, over 300 girls tried out.
We had to learn dances, and once we went on to boot camp, we learned lots of material that, carried on, and we were constantly competing.
So what does it take to be a mermaid, I wondered? After all, I was a cheerleader.
You're gonna have to let your hair down.
All right, baby, let's go. Let's rock it out. Let's go.
And
Not only did I learn how to flip my hair, step and look,
step, look.
and the all-important proper positioning of my pom-poms, but also that I definitely need to keep my day job or risk being put on the DL. The Mermaids perform on their field and on top of the dugouts between innings at all of the 81 Marlins home games. By all accounts, the fans seem to love them.
They're my favorite players, and they bring something to the game that the male players cannot.
But management was not content to sit in the stands when it came to their position on the diamond. Building on the popularity of the Mermaids, the Marlins decided to add yet another franchise opportunity, with the addition of something Major League Baseball has not quite ever seen or heard. Yes, baseball fans, meet the Manatees. Ranging in age from 20 to 60, the 15-member big man dance team jiggle, jump, and jive their way on the field, exhibiting only what could be called extra innings enthusiasm.
We have all sorts of guys, all different personalities. We do have a retired minister. We have a teacher on board. We have a lawyer. We really have a diverse group of guys, and I think that adds to the dynamic of the group.
They get no pay for their efforts, performing strictly for the love of the game.
Truly, the fact that as a fan, where I'm standing, this is a dream. This is just a dream, standing out here and being able to say, you know what, Hanley Ramirez is right there.
And they have hit a home run with the fans.
I think they're wonderful. They're very entertaining. It's an enjoyment in between an inning.
So while the baseball season is underway, one thing for sure is the Marlins' promotional game plan is working. And much like the game of baseball, making history.
The Marlins have had a really good season this year. Do you think that you folks are sort of the secret weapon in their winning season so far?
I would like to say yes, but the guys work really, really hard, and I think we're definitely there as a support group. When times have been rough, we've always been there to support them, to cheer them on, to try to make the games as exciting as possible.
In Miami, Susan Cingari reporting.